Hello, I'm a cinema fanatic, and today I'm going to review Prehistoric Bimbos in Armageddon City. Prehistoric Bimbos in Armageddon City is a 1992 follow-up to Bimbos BC. Both were directed by Todd of Zombie Bloodbath fame. Prehistoric Bimbos in Armageddon City is the second film in the Bimbos trilogy and was followed up by Bimbos in Time in 1993. Subsequently, Bimbos in Time is also a comic book, which Linkara of Atop the Fourth Wall reviewed. He also happened to review the first Bimbos film, Bimbos BC, with the Cinema Snob. If you want to go and watch that, go and check it out. This film, like the other films, takes place in the future. Yup, the title is a complete lie. It starts off with a flashback of the previous film in which the Bimbos traveled to Armageddon City to get a cure for their dying leader. There they face the ruler of Armageddon City, Salacious Thatch. Eventually they kill him and escape with the cure. In this film, a new villain, Nemesis, has taken over Armageddon City.
I am Nemesis! I am the law! You will kill me now or die!
He teams up with the revitalized Thatch to take over the world and seek revenge on the Bimbos. Meanwhile, the Bimbos go to Armageddon City in search of a man's robots, which Nemesis stole.
Some weirdo in a spacesuit came and stole all my robots and everything. Said, thanks for contributing to the Nemesis Nation.
They wind up getting captured, but are saved by Doc, the Bimbo scientist, and John Apollo, a fellow collaborator of the Bimbos. At this point, Nemesis is sick of being Thatch's lackey, and they do battle, only to get blown up by a robot the Bimbos rigged. So this film is terrible. Everything about it is bad. The story is inconsistent. We get stuff that is brought up and then never mentioned again, such as Gabriel not being respected by younger Bimbos. There is a scene where the Bimbos kill 2 insectoids for no reason whatsoever. We have another scene which appears to reveal that Thatch is still alive, even though earlier we were told that he was still alive. There is another bit which is comprised of footage from the first film of Thatch driving around looking for Bimbos that goes absolutely nowhere. And you could tell it's from the first film because Thatch suddenly has his arm back, even though it was replaced by a mechanical claw. Makes me wonder if they just weren't making up the plot as they went along. Scenes are also arranged out of order, like the ending. The Bimbos proclaim they have won, even though Thatch and Nemesis haven't been blown up yet. The worst aspect of the story is that it assumes you've seen the first movie, and therefore they don't have to explain anything, so everything is left oblivious. The production values here are awful. Actors stumble over their lines.
He blocked off all his lines after he started digging for himself.
His name is Salacious Thatch.
He was the previous ruler of Armageddon City.
You can hear the director yell action. The cameraman can be heard saying shit. Bad edits are seen throughout.
What was your mission? Thanks to me. Yeah, even wasn't that generous.
Actors can be seen standing off to the side. The sound effects are supplied by someone off-screen making the sounds with their mouth. And the dialogue is inaudible.
What's the matter, Gabrielle? I don't know, it's just that when Joanna left, she said that I was in charge, but a lot of girls won't listen to anything I say.
Which is weird because there are bits where the dialogue is obviously replaced.
Hello, you traitor broad.
Which makes me wonder why they just didn't replace the bad dialogue.
That?
Other production issues include the props. I won't criticize the cheapness of the robots, but I will criticize the fact that they are constantly making noise.
Sir, minor life readings in the ruins near the old nuclear facility.
Again, another instance when the sound should have been redubbed. The locations here are much better than they were in the first film. Here they got access to what appears to be a college building as opposed to an elementary school that comes complete with a lab. We also have an underground facility and a cave. Other locations are reused from the first film, and much like a Flintstones cartoon, the locations are used over and over and over. The crappy use of locations reminds me of how bad the acting in this film is. Everyone here is terrible, but that can be expected from a film like this. What can also be expected from a film like this is bad humor. Yep, this film has bits of comedy, and most of the jokes in this film are comprised of overacting.
I'm gonna ambush those robots and save the Bimbo.
Breaking the fourth wall.
I knew it! See, the Bimbos are here. I'm on the right track. I knew I was on the right track all along. See? See what I'm telling you? The Bimbos are here. It's just like a Bimbo to leave a clacker behind. You know what I'm saying? What are they gonna do without a clacker?
And making references to other kinds of media.
I'm leaving. You can go find the bald-headed chick, all right? I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
This film is bad, but Todd Sheets has definitely gotten better over the years. But as for this film, don't watch it. It sucks. I'll see you next time.